get some ink tube, as I was saying. And what I'll do is, the muskrats are going down through here. They're going through the little drain field. So what I'll do is, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put it over here in a little spot where it's not that wide. I'm going to sit down in here, right that little run that they're using, and then I'm going to take it, and there's a piece of wire on these crossovers here. I'm going to use it as my wire off point. Now, if you don't understand why I'm doing this for them and why they want this done, muskrats can do a lot of damage on a pond bank. And if you have a pond that is made that has a half moon dam, and it's real far down over on the other side, like a real steep bank or something, you can have them muskrats tunnel in there, and they can wind up eroding the pond bank, and you could have a dam failure. So a lot of the guys around the area, a lot of the landowners around the area that have ponds don't want muskrats in them. So they have me, or they have someone else take care of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up all three spots here. There's going to be one here, go here. And then I'll put my other one right there. I'm going to take another one. And these are 110 conifers. The other ones that I had shown you were 160 conifers. I'm going to take this one. And I'm going to put it right here. 3 points where the water's going down at. Now, I always take my trap and set it upside down. Put it in there like that. Just looks like a piece, that trigger looks like a piece of grass or a weed growing up out of the bottom whenever it's in there. So we'll put this one right here. And what I'll do is I go over here and get 2 pieces of sticks. Now these are stabilizers to stabilize that trap in there. Also, it's to hold the trap once something's caught. It won't go away. Of course, it'll be dead whenever it goes in there, so you won't have to worry about them going anywhere. Yeah. There's that point. Let's go for a walk around the pond here and see if we can find any more. It's actually starting to become a beautiful day out. But let's walk around here and see if we can find any more runs, and if we do, we'll bring some traps back. Maybe we'll find another muskrat come out of the hole. And as I said previously, 2 years ago, there was muskrats all over the place in here, and they had me take them out. This here pipe's their drain, or where they drain. This is the main drain besides that little overflow drain over there. But this is the main drain that drains the pond. You go over here, and it drains down into a little creek. Flows down through, goes down through there. So 2 years ago, when there was muskrats in here, they were bringing all the algae and the dead leaves and everything, and they were packing this drain full and they were overflowing the pond. So there's another problem that happens whenever you have muskrats in your pond. They'll plug up the overflow, they'll erode the banks. I don't know how many times Todd has told me and Joe has told me whenever they're out here cutting grass in the summertime, they'll be down along the bank here with the mower, the mower on the tractor, and they'll sink the tractor in a muskrat den that's underneath the bank here. But here's your spot. If you see this, they're coming in and out of here. And they're going up and they're going down over into the little creek down there. This is what feeds them. There's muskrats that come out of there. There's mink that come out of there. And of course, they just keep coming in. And of course, Joe and Jenny and Todd keep telling me that they got to be taken out. So I take care of it for them. Like I said, they're very good people. I help them out, take care of things for them. And we get along great. I get to be able to hunt just about anything I want to hunt. And I get to take bluegills out of here in the summertime for Janet and I to go fishing for flatheads or channel cats, depending on what we're fishing for. It doesn't look like there's anything over here on this side. I know that island has muskrat holes in it, and this time of year, whenever muskrat season's in, I could do the trapping in the summertime, but I want the furs that they're usable, so I can make either gloves out of them, mittens out of them, teddy bears, whatever. I'm getting into making teddy bears out of furs. I'm doing a lot with it, and I'll be showing on a video how to do it, but doesn't look like we got anything here on this side. Like I said, this pond freezes over and can't get out to that island. We usually have a boat here to be able to get to the island, keep it mowed off and everything. But in the wintertime, they put the boat up there at the barn, and it gets kept up there for the wintertime, so I don't bother going out on the island, and they would rather have me not go out on the island. They don't want me walking on the ice, which I understand. But, and now, Todd was working on the pond the other day. This was a previous muskrat hole that he had sank the tractor in. So what he did was he scooped up dirt and piled it in there, so hopefully keep it from eroding and the grasses and everything grow back in. Here's goose feathers. This little pond back here is a spring-fed pond. It might be some ducks here. We might get to see some ducks. They're back in there. This pond stays open all year long. A couple of years ago, we had 19-degree weather for 3 weeks, and I would come out here, and the mallard ducks would be in on this all over the place. But that's the little pond. 19-degree weather, wind chills dip below zero, and this thing didn't freeze. It's a little spring-fed pond. It kept the one spot here where it drains into the big pond open. But that's what we got. So we'll probably get just the muskrats on the island and on the side where the house is at. So should have a couple of muskrats tomorrow that I'll be able to take and use for making gloves out of the hides